Hi, I'm Nicole Rothfuss, Marketing Specialist with AdvantageU.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Mastro, Managing Director, also with AdvantageU. Thanks for joining us. Actually, today we have Tyler Miller, one of our agents we partner with Edina Realty. He's out of Blaine, Minnesota, and he's really awesome at what he does. He sells more homes in 2 months than most agents do in a year. But I wanted to welcome him aboard today. Hi, Tyler.
Hi, how are you guys doing? Thanks for having me.
Good, awesome. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
So Tyler's got awesome, unique programs and services that he provides to his homeowners when he's trying to help sell your home or even trying to look to buy before you list, whatever the scenario may be. Why don't you share with us some of your services that you provide, Tyler, that's going to really benefit the homeowner at the end of the day?
Yeah, there's so many different things that we do on our team to try to leverage the crazy market that we're in here in Minnesota. I guess a couple things I can touch on is one, I know that the biggest issue with any transaction is communication. If it goes south, it's usually because the realtor was not communicating with their client, and that's a big one for us that we strive to, maintain amazing communication with our clients at all times. So, on our team, we have something that we call a communication guarantee that we're going to ensure that we're communicating with our clients at least once a week on the status of their property. But what I always tell everybody is most of the time, you're talking to me maybe once, twice a day, which sometimes is good. Sometimes people are like, okay, you can stop calling me now. Like, we get it. But for the most part, people really enjoy it. And that's such a big connection for them to having a good experience. On our team, I have an assistant as well, so I want to point out that granted, yeah, I do sell a lot of houses, so people always wonder, well, can you give me the most attention that I need? And that's why I brought an assistant, and I have a team that can make sure that you guys are always getting the attention you deserve, because there's so many things that can come up.
Yeah, so true.
But then, another thing that we do on our team that is pretty big for us in leveraging just the asset being the house, because there's so few homes right now, is we have a really good coming soon marketing program that we do. Mm-hmm. So in today's market, if we can sell the house before it hits the market, which doesn't always happen, but if we can, it's usually going to make the client much more money, and then they don't have to deal with maybe a lot of the things that people don't like, where they have 30 years worth of stuff in their house and it's going to take 2 months to get it staged and things like that. Some people just want to move now without doing that. Yeah. And we have a pretty good program that gets that done.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's really important. And you're right on point, because we actually interview thousands of homeowners across the country, and that was their first complaint was, communication. And a lot of the time they don't understand that every agent is not created equal. We know that, right? But a lot of homeowners don't get that, and they think, a real estate agent who got their license last week is the same as somebody like yourself who's got a really strong track record and years of experience. So that's really that communication. So you're right on point.
Yeah, I would say, I've had my license for 11 years, and I learn something new every day. I mean, this industry is crazy. You think you've seen it all. And then something else happens. I mean, I've been in some crazy situations, things that I don't need to share today, but just some things where you're just like, man, I did not think that was going to happen. And so to hire someone that's new, granted, everybody needs a first shot, and I really commend that. It's a little scary in this market, because there's so many different opinions and so many different ways to sell a house that, if you hire a new person, you maybe aren't going to get the tried and true, plan that we know works.
Right.
So I was telling you guys this before we started, but I'll just mention to everybody watching, on our team, we're selling houses 4 times faster than the average agent. And that's been since day one, since I started. I just do more marketing than pretty much any other realtor around here. I spend the money that is required to get you guys the most amount of money and sell it faster. So I can't. Yeah, and I know everybody's like, oh, okay, well, if you sell it quick, maybe you just underpriced it. And all I can say is, my percent of original list price, like what me and the client decide to list at, this year alone, we're averaging 7% higher than the average agent.
Wow, that's awesome.
I mean,
yeah,
it goes to know that not every agent is created equally. Obviously, you're doing something that's really, allowing you to help these people out more so.
Yeah, more exposure is huge.
Yeah.
It gets their home in front of many more opportunities and people, interested in looking at the property. And then, I think it's almost like seeing a lot of people nowadays, they're almost seen as like a commodity or another transaction, where in your case, it's very different. It's more, there's more of a relationship there. It's more of like the strategy of preeminence, where you're really their trusted advisor, helping them walk them through the process from start to finish, which we can all agree is a headache in itself. It's a long process.
It is.
And
I think it's good. It's a good thing you brought that up, because it reminded me of something that I maybe I would make myself a little vulnerable to share. But like, there's times where I'm sitting at people's kitchen tables. I don't know them. I just met them maybe last week, and I'm coming back for the next appointment. And I'm sitting there talking to them about their future and just like what I can do to get their house sold. And, I just start to get like teary-eyed sometimes. I mean, it's
I do too.
I do invest myself into their situation so that, I'm getting teary-eyed right now just talking about it. But
I know.
it's such a big deal for me. Like, I love working with people. It's not just, hey, I'm gonna go sell this house today. Like,
Exactly.
I go home and I tell my wife about these awesome people I get to help, not necessarily, oh, the house is X amount of money. So for me, it's not about the money. It's not about the sale price. It's about helping people and being their realtor for life. And that's the biggest thing I want to do.
Absolutely.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, Tyler, really.
Yeah.
Do you have maybe a success story that you can share with us that, sticks out in your mind that you were really able to help somebody?
I think I go back to, so I have a team, and I mean, there's so many people that I've helped that, we've done better than we even thought we would do. There, countless ones. But there's one that sticks out to me just because I'm the most proud of it, because it was my first transaction with my team member. Mm-hmm. So I hired a buyer's agent, and not everybody, a lot of people just use me, but sometimes they end up using a buyer's agent too. But it was like the perfect transaction. They came to one of our home buyer workshops that we put on. Because even people that are selling, they like to know, hey, what do I got to do to buy? I haven't done it in 20 years.
Yeah.
So they came to this home buyer workshop. We had about 2 hours worth of information. The only thing that stuck out to them was the vibe that they got with us, and that was one of the things I said. Hey, if you like our vibe, you should work with us. We're fun. We're cool. We're hip. All those fun things. We like to have fun, and they were totally that type of person. They're like, yep, we love you guys. We're not going to work with our agent we worked with last time. We want to work with you. And so we ended up, we had a joint effort where the buyer's agent sold them their next house, but I listed their house, and just every single thing was just perfect for them. Like the staging, I gave them like 25 things to kind of get their house ready to sell. They put it on like Instagram the next day of all these things they were gonna do, this big checklist, and she had it done in like a week. And I'm like, who are you? You're like Superwoman. I mean, and like from there, we did a coming soon campaign. We actually had on that house, we had 5 offers after the first day it was on the market.
5 offers off the first day?
5 offers.
Right.
Yeah, we had 5 offers the first day. I happened to be in Florida on a vacation. But I was negotiating, sitting in my buddy's living room, negotiating the deal, late at night, and we got it all done. At the end of the day, they gave us one of the greatest reviews we've ever gotten. They were like, we'll do a video testimonial. We'll do whatever we got to do for you guys. You guys are amazing. It was such a great experience. They're so happy.
That's awesome.
And so like, and that's honestly, it sounds cliche, but that's kind of a constant on our team. Like, not one sticks out really, because a lot of them are just really, really good because we take the time to explain everything.
Right. Yeah. That's really important.
And I will just throw out there for fun, because this is just something that maybe doesn't happen that often. This year alone, I had one house that had 30 offers.
Nice.
30.
That's phenomenal.
Sounds really cool, but on my side, I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane.
That's
insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, now's the best time to sell.
Right.
I mean, everybody knows that. There's it's multiple bids left and right, so it's a hot market right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, but it's only hot if you do it right.
Right.
You know, I mean, there's still houses. I think the average days on market right now, right, just for today and right now this video we're shooting, it's end of August 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 75 days is the average. You know, it's not every house flies off the market. You have to choose the right realtor to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very, very good
exactly
point.
Right.
Thanks, Todd, for sharing that with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to get matched with Tyler, you can contact him with the information provided. If you're looking to get matched with an agent in your area, feel free to reach out to us and we'll get you matched with somebody. We appreciate you watching. Tune in next week for some more success stories.
Thank you for joining us. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Tyler.
you.